Hi, my name is Beto O'Rourke, and I'm running to represent everyone in Texas in the United States Senate. I want to make sure that every child gets a world-class public school education, that every one of us is well enough to lead the lives that we're intended to lead because we have access to guaranteed high-quality universal health care. And I want to make sure that the defining immigrant experience, border state, is able to lead on an issue that we know better than anyone else, and that is comprehensive immigration reform. Federal government has an important role when it comes to public education in our communities. We've got to make sure that every child has the ability to access a world-class education, including children with disabilities or special needs. Right now, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act is funded at only 40% of the need. We need a champion in the Senate who's going to fund 100% of the demonstrated need. We need to make sure that the civil rights of every single child are protected, so a vigorous civil rights division within the Department of Education. And we need to make sure that we help those property poor school districts meet the needs of every single child, those children who need help with free and reduced lunches, those children who need help making sure that they have the quality of education, the resources and the facilities that allow them to get a world-class public school education. I want to make sure that we protect public education in Texas, where still more than 90% of children receive an excellent education. Against any attempts to take money out of those public schools, convert our tax dollars into vouchers, and send them to private schools. Betsy DeVos was confirmed by just one vote. With a different senator for Texas, we could protect against nominations like those. We could protect our public schools and the dollars in those classrooms. We could make sure that we pay teachers a living wage and that every student has the resources and the equal opportunity to succeed in life. When it comes to school safety, I think we need to listen to the educators, the people in the classroom, our vice principals, our principals, those who are responsible for students on a day in and day out basis, on how we can better invest state, local, and federal resources to harden our campuses and make it harder for an active shooter to come in. But we also need to make sure that we pass universal background checks to make sure that we don't have guns in the hands of people who would do our teachers or our students harm. And I think we need to stop selling weapons of war that were designed for the sole purpose of killing people as effectively, as efficiently, as great a number as possible into our communities, where they end up in our schools. Keep those on the battlefields where they belong. I think those three steps will make us safer.